A round of applause for Dr. Ikenna Lazarus Iwachuba, a graduate of Soil and Water Engineering from the prestigious Federal University of Technology, Futo, Owerri. He is the founder and managing director of First Property Hub Profiles Limited. A round of applause for Dr. Ikenna Lazarus Iwachuba.
I beg. Thank you. All right, so this is our last guest, and the reason why I could keep him till now, I want him to see the end. I'm so sorry. So, the topic we're talking is creating generational wealth. We wonder why people make money and lose money, or your children will say, or you meet some people, they'll be like, do you know my parents were actually rich? Why they show for your body? So the first question is, what does generational wealth mean to you?
All right. Thank you very much. First, generational wealth has to do with different perception of how you decide to grow your savings, and also the business you've enhanced yourself into, how much you're able to invest. Investment also helps you to be able to determine how much you keep and how much you save. So that will call for it in the future, and it will not just call to meet it, it will call to meet it in high appreciation. You understand? So generational wealth has to do with how much investment you've laid down for yourself while you are growing your business. So it will help you to achieve a lot. I think I've answered that.
Yes, you have. So what are some of the challenges of creating because if to say, my papa live even though now one land for, do you know how much I would have had now? So please, what are the challenges? Because I know right now you are intentionally creating generational wealth for your children. So what are your challenges?
All right, I'm going to use real estate as an instance because that's all I do. When I had that vision, I worked in the banking industry for 9 years. And when I was there, I had a friend of mine, his name is Deji. He's always putting me under pressure. What are you doing in the bank? Because I'm always calling him, please, I have a shortage of 100,000, please help me. He will send me some parts, I will look around. And in bank, if you have shortage, there in the pressure, you'll pay. If not, they start calling your guarantors and all those forms that you filled. So I kept thinking, because I was creating a whole lot of things. There in the bank, I do make knockabout sandals for ladies and men. I was doing a whole lot of side hustles there because the salary wasn't enough. As at then, I was paid roughly 50,000. So, and I have a mom that knows the date of salary payment. She will just appear. When you see her, you'll be like, I'm ready to share this into two. So it was a crazy experience. So when I lost my dad, 2016, that was when I started thinking that this is the best time for me to understand that I need to take the bull by the horn. So then we had to bury him. And if you're an Igbo man or a woman, you understand what I mean. The worst thing that can happen to you today is to lose your loved one. There in the village, they are waiting for either your traditional wedding or your burial, because that's where they will take everything away from you. So that was when I started meeting all those kinsmen I've never set my eyes on. They were making me to raise a whole lot of millions, which if I look back, I don't have that in my account. In fact, I made a whole lot of sacrifice. I went to different microfinance banks to get loan. Nobody answered me. They were asking for things that does not exist. I called on to a brother of mine, like, how do you help me? I need 1 million naira. My father is building before he died. Let me just complete. Let's see where we can even bury this young man. So he said, okay, I don't have 1 million to give you, but there's a land you bought 3 years ago, 250,000 at Eleko. Right now, somebody is pricing that land for 7 million naira. I said, are you joking? Please, if you're joking, this is not the mood. This is not the best time to talk about this. He said, if you're willing to sell, write us a mail so that we can sell to you. In fact, that midnight I had to write that mail and send to him. Within 24 hours, I saw 6,480,000 in my account. In fact, we finished building that house in 3 weeks because there were funds then, and I buried my dad in peace. And I started thinking, that was, as at then, I resigned from the bank without even tendering resignation letter. Because that was that was like 7 years of my salary that I benefited within 3 years investment. It changed my idea, it changed the whole thing about me. I left Imo State where I was working and came to Lagos. I started looking for real estate companies where my life can change, because I had this positive mentality that is what I'm looking for. That was going to change my moment, because I realized when I was hustling for this money, everybody in fact, nobody wanted to assist me financially. No uncle, no niece, no nephew, no brother. In fact, it was just the grace of God and the methodology of the thinking of even investing as at then. And that changed the whole lot. So that was the changing moment. So the challenges was overcome through thinking positively and getting at the right time, doing the necessity of what you need to do as a young person to take yourself out of it. So that was how my journey started.
Wow, I love what you said. Doing the necessary things, because this is our generation. Their money is for Gucci and for trips. Okay, so the next question is what are the I think you've answered it. What are the strategies for making generational wealth? I think you've answered it by way of real estate, right? Are there any other?
Yeah, there are a whole lot of strategy. Like using my story as an example, real estate is still what I enjoy a lot, because when I came into Lagos, my journey started. I got a job in a real estate company offering me even as little as 50,000. I said, you people like 50,000 a lot. So what I fell in love with the commission. They had a very good commission system where it's okay, when you sell land, you can make a whole lot. My target was like, the whole Lagos is going to hear my voice. I'm ready to give everything to this hustle. At least I'm going to give this hustle 6 months. I will be dedicated and do a whole lot. I did that. I combed the whole Lagos, the whole market. In fact, I was everywhere. I had this diary that was always getting filled up every 2 weeks. So at a point, I didn't do that again. I had to go back to my contact. I started making calls, inviting clients for inspection. I did a whole sacrifice as a young man, because nobody will do that for you apart from yourself. So that pushed me a lot. And I was glad to say that the company I worked for, I was able to make over 100 million naira as a commission for myself.
Are you serious?
Yes, into the real estate venture. That was how I knew that. I never even knew that I was that good. So when the company sent me to UK to go and relax, I had a call from someone, Mr. Ikenna, I would like you to work for me. I will pay you 500. I said, 500,000. I said, okay, I'll think about it. In 2 days' time, another person called. I would like to partner with you, 70-30, just to do business together. Like, it's flying to London. I said, really? Okay, come. I don't even know my way. My London experience was another topic to talk about, because I don't even know. I just went to London. I was stranded. So I thought, okay, I didn't come to London to enjoy. I want to market the property. So I realized that there's a coach, there's something called a bus. When you pay £5, it can take you within the streets. So I thought, okay, no need. Now, these are where my clients are. I will follow the bus to where it goes, return, I'll enter another one with the same ticket. I was going around London with one bus. One woman saw me and started laughing like, young man, what are you doing? I said, see, I don't know anyone. I'm just looking for any customer, any black person, till I met one Jamaican man. He just shouted, Bombo Clark. I said, I'm so sorry, I told you you're Nigerian. So the woman invited me to where Nigerians hang out to come and introduce myself and the product I sell. That was how I got that opportunity, and I sell there. So that was the picture. The investor came, partnered with me, and gave me an offer that wowed me. I was able to talk with his group of friends, and they were impressed. So when I came back, I said, okay, I think it's time to start this real estate.
You've been
And
doing
I
good.
was able to build good relationship with the people, my marketing team, my marketing group. So when I left, a whole lot of my team came to join me. And that was the success story behind the strategy.
Yup. And even me, I don't want to say, see, because they will not think I still have those money. They again. But I've made well over 30 million in commission from his business. They again. No. So the last question here, if you have a question, please, you can sum it up. What advice would you give to others who are interested in creating generational wealth?
Okay. Now, a whole lot of speakers have spoken excellently. And if you look at their background, how they started, you'll see that the journey started from passion and determination. It's not everybody that can find themselves in a particular place and excel. But coming on the line of real estate, I took real estate as a responsibility when I've tried a whole lot of things that didn't work. And I knew that I had this gift of trying to meet people, talk to people, sell anything. When I'm broke, I can sell my wristwatch and call it gold and you buy. So I had this because I didn't have anything to sell. I just wanted to reach out to people. I was in operations. I was still opening accounts for clients which had no appraisals then. So I told myself, okay, this is an opportunity because there is something to benefit when you are able to do this. So that was what I picked up. So for me, I would advise every young, determined youth, married, single. See, you have to be able to identify what you want. Most times, like the other speaker said, you don't do things because another person is doing it. You may not be able to follow my footstep and get it right. When you are passionate about something you do, could be food, could be clothing, could be anything, with your consistency, creating something that will be able to reach out to people through various means, you will excel with it. Because that passion and that drive will going to take you to a level that you will not even go to the bank to be checking your account. You will see yourself growing, which I believe every speaker here have tapped into that grace. So with that your passion, you can be able to see how to take every step after the other and see yourself grow very easily. I've seen a lot of people grow within my cycle over choosing the right way of how to start. So don't give up. Don't do things because of others. Don't live a lavish lifestyle. Always save. Always think. Don't do because someone is doing this on social media and you want to get to it. I'm the kind of person that I was very particular about my lifestyle before it started changing gradually. And I knew that I was not lucky in some certain ways, so I needed to get results. So, and thank God real estate gave me that opportunity. And today we have over 6 branches, and we have over 4,600 realtors who we have made millionaires back to back, and we're still making them millionaires. So we are very glad that we've been able to touch people who are also passionate in that field. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I wanted to say I'm a living witness. All right, any
So,
question?
anybody's got a
We're
question?
almost done.
You want to get into the real estate
Or
business?
you want to know how to get generational wealth?
Any questions here?
All right. Okay, one.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm a teenager and my mentality is a little bit. I just needed to direct my thinking because when you talk about saving and investments, it sounds a little bit different to me. So I was hoping if you could explain more on it. Thank you.
All right, now investment varies. As a young person, most times there are little funds that come across to you, even from your parents. You understand? Real estate gives you opportunity. Like, let me give you an example. When I was working in the bank, This property I bought for 250,000. I was paying 20, 10, 15. In fact, at a point, they called me that, see, your money is remaining 70,000. When you don't pay, you lose the land. I had to go and borrow and pay. Even I ran into trouble within that process because I've already paid over 100 and something thousand. So I didn't want to lose my money. I just wanted the land papers. So it helped me. I was doing that without even thinking of the value tomorrow. I just wanted to own something as a young man that maybe tomorrow I can always fall back into. So I never knew that land can even appreciate massively in Lagos, especially in Lagos here. So that incident happened, everything changed. That is why in my company today, we have what they call pay small landlord. Pay small landlord enables you to pay as low as 2,000 naira daily in any of our cheapest property, just for you to earn that land within the cycle of your payment, which is maximum of 1 year. You understand? So because of my experience, I have to put that to accommodate low-income earners, even students who can actually save. So that's, I think, if you practice that, you'll be able to smile tomorrow.
All right.
Question.
Okay.
So we're done.